You rinse your hands, add soap, rub a little, and somehow germs are gone. It feels simple, but hand washing isn't magic. Most of the time, you're not killing everything. You're breaking germs loose, trapping them, and washing them away. And honestly, almost everyone thinks they're doing it right until they realize how easy it is to miss the parts that matter. In the next few minutes, you'll learn what soap really does, why rubbing matters so much, why hot water isn't the secret, how long you actually need, and the small mistakes that turn a wash into a quick splash. Before we jump in, if you enjoy calm, simple science explanations that make everyday things feel more interesting, hit like and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot, and you'll get more videos like this. Okay, here's the problem. Your hands pick up oil from your skin, food grease, dirt, and germs all day. Door handles, phones, grocery carts, your keyboard, even your own face. And a lot of that stuff doesn't sit there politely. It sticks. Your skin naturally produces oils. That's normal. But grime and germs love that oily surface because it helps them cling on. And if you only rinse with water, you're fighting sticky oil with water. Not a great matchup because oil and water don't mix well. So the real goal of hand washing isn't get wet. The real goal is to unstick the dirty stuff, trap it, then rinse it away. That's what soap is built for. Soap is like a tiny two-sided tool. One side loves water, the other side loves oil and grease. So when you lather, soap wedges itself between the oil on your skin and whatever's stuck in it, like sliding a thin card under something sticky to lift it off the table. Then something even cooler happens. As you rub, soap breaks oils into tiny droplets and wraps around them, like packing them into little bubbles. Those droplets can include dirt, grime, and germs that were hiding in the oily layer. Now, water can finally carry everything away. So, soap doesn't just make your hands smell nice. Soap makes the stuff that water can't remove removable. Now, a common question. Does soap kill germs? Sometimes, yes, especially for some viruses. A lot of viruses have a fatty outer layer. Soap can pull that layer apart, and when that layer breaks, the virus can't function properly. That's one reason soap is so effective, but here's the bigger point. Even when soap doesn't kill something directly, it still wins because it helps remove germs physically, and removal is the big deal. Think of it like this. You don't have to destroy every piece of dirt. You just have to get it off you and down the drain. Now let's talk about the part people rush, rubbing. Be honest. Do you actually scrub your thumbs? Because thumbs touch everything, and people forget them constantly. Same with fingertips and nails. Those are the parts that touch your phone. Press elevator buttons, open doors, and rub your eyes. If germs had a favorite neighborhood, Akono, it would be fingertips. Rubbing does two important things. First, friction breaks the grip. Germs and grime hide in fingerprints, tiny creases, dry patches, and under nails. Scrubbing physically knocks them loose. Second, rubbing spreads soap into the places water misses, between fingers, around nails, the backs of hands, and even the wrists. If you only scrub your palms, you're basically cleaning the front door and ignoring the rest of the house. So, here's a good mental checklist. Palms, backs of hands, between fingers, thumbs, fingertips, nails, and a bit up the wrists. You don't need to do it like a surgeon. You just want to hit the zones people skip. Now the next question, how long should you wash? Most people do a quick 5 to 7 seconds. That feels like a real wash. But it's usually not enough time for soap to spread everywhere, and for friction to do its job. A good target is about 20 seconds of actual scrubbing. Not counting turning on the water, not counting getting the soap out. Actual rubbing. If you want a simple timer, happy birthday, twice. But don't speedrun it. Take a normal pace, and if you're in a hurry, don't cut the scrub short. If you only have time to do one thing right, make it the scrubbing. That's where most of the cleaning happens. Now the big myth, hot water. People say, use hot water, it kills germs. That sounds logical, but in real life, it's mostly wrong. To kill most germs with heat, the water would have to be so hot it would hurt you. Like burn your hands, hot. The warm water you can comfortably wash with is not hot enough to act like a disinfectant. Warm water is still useful though. It can feel nicer, and it can help you wash longer. And it can help dissolve greasy stuff a little better. But the real secret is soap, friction, time, and rinsing. Cold water is still fine. If the only thing available is cold water, don't panic. Use soap and scrub properly. Okay, now the rinse. Rinsing is not just getting the bubbles off. Rinsing is the moment you actually remove what soap lifted. Soap is holding onto oils, dirt, and germs. If you don't rinse well, you can leave residue behind. So rinse like you mean it, especially between fingers and around nails. Now drying. This part gets ignored, but it matters. Wet hands pick up and spread germs more easily than dry hands. Germs transfer more easily on damp skin, so drying isn't just comfort, it's part of stopping spread. If you can, use a clean towel or paper towel. Air dryers work too. The main idea is simple. Get your hands dry. And here's a sneaky mistake. You wash your hands, then immediately touch the faucet handle with your clean fingers. If the handle was dirty, you just picked up germs again. If you can, turn off the faucet with a paper towel. Or use your elbow or forearm if that's possible. Not always perfect, but even being aware of it helps. Now, a quick mistakes section, because this is where people accidentally sabotage themselves. Mistake 1. No soap. Water alone is a weak rinse. Better than nothing, but not the real thing. Mistake 2. Too short. 5 seconds feels like washing, but it's usually not enough. Mistake 3. Missing the key zones, thumbs, fingertips, between fingers, and nails. Mistake 4. Not drying. Wet hands spread more. Mistake 5. Washing correctly, then touching your phone immediately, which might be the dirtiest thing you own. Your phone is basically a germ taxi. So, what does great hand washing look like? It looks like this. Water, soap, scrub everywhere for about 20 seconds, rinse thoroughly, and dry. That's it. No complicated routine, just the steps that actually do the work. And if you want the simplest way to remember why it works, remember this. Hand washing is not mainly about killing. It's about removal. Soap breaks the bond between grime and your skin. Scrubbing knocks it loose. And rinsing sends it down the drain. Unstick, trap, remove. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. And again, if you want more calm, simple science videos like this, hit like and subscribe. It helps a lot. And if you want, next we can cover the real showdown. Hand sanitizer versus hand washing, when each one actually wins, and when sanitizer is not enough.